Yep. Thank you for that. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Yeah. Yeah. I'm out here, this familiar place, for a quick morning fishing adventure. I think it's gonna be another one of those, hey look, morning doves, there's 7 of them. I think it's gonna be another one of those like, there's no chow to the water, there's no breeze. We'll see. So today is going to be interesting. I kind of don't really have plans for like my adventures when I come out. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna bring a camera. It's gonna be good, hopefully. My plan is to throw out some stuff that I got from this mystery tackle box. I recently had 2. I got 2. So I got one for Christmas from my brother-in-law. I recently got another one from my brother. Thanks for joining me here. Thanks for joining me for this fishing adventure. Hopefully it's gonna be a good one. Hopefully it's gonna be entertaining. I did forget one thing this morning, and I realized it as I was pulling in. So I ordered some random things off of Amazon because I browse on Amazon and I'm like, oh man, that looks cool, that looks cool, that looks cool. And I buy a bunch of random stuff. Random stuff that I believe I can use, be useful. So for example, this little sun hoodie came off of Amazon. I also bought these water shoes that I have. Those are off of Amazon. And today, I'm gonna be testing these new polarized glasses. I've heard green mirror works with clear skies, with cloudy skies. It's kind of like the general, it works. And then amber is like low light. And the other thing I bought is a seat cushion, but that's the thing that I have forgotten. I've been like sitting like an old man on random chairs and stuff whenever I'm like editing or sitting down somewhere. It's actually kind of comfy, but my primary reason for getting it was to sit it down here on my seat. Not that, you know, this Old Town seat is uncomfortable or anything, but I kind of wanted, I don't know. I got some feedback from people and they were like, yeah, this kayak seat is awesome. I highly recommend it. So out of that came the, maybe I'll get it. Found one that was on sale too, so I mean, double whammy, right? That's how Amazon gets you. The last thing that I got that should be coming in today are some Plano boxes. Oh, and then another thing I got are these longer, it's USB-A to USB-C cables. Let me finish getting unloaded. I'll see you down for our usual intro. Easy as up and over, right? 1, 2, 3, up and over. I wasn't anticipating this fountain to be on. Sorry about the fountain noise in the back, but how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am that fishing noob. I'm out here on the little honey hole. Got my Old Town Sportsman PDL 106 and 2 rods, a Lew's Tournament Pro with a Texas rig and a Lew's Speed Spool with a chatterbait. So real quick, let me go over what I'm gonna be primarily throwing out. So in this mystery tackle box, this is the Zuchi Bug. Zuchi? Zuchi Bug. Yeah, they're 5-inch little fluttering wings and tickle tail made by the Catch Company. These were included in this little mystery tackle box, so I'm going to be throwing it out. Reason behind me having my Garmin right now, real quick, is it's a great tool to have. I think it's a great tool to have in the toolbox and kind of receive back information, but I also know that I can't get better with the tool unless I use it. So like I said, I don't think I need electronics to fish, period, or especially need electronics to fish here. But for tournament fishing, I think electronics is something that if you don't have it, then you are at a pretty good disadvantage, just because of like being able to find laydowns and being able to use side scan and pick up things that are beneath the surface that you can't see. So I know like I could overthink it with electronics, and I'm trying to keep it simple, but yeah, regardless, I'm gonna go through, and that's my reason for having it. I just want to practice with it, get better with it, be more efficient with it, so that way hopefully I can produce more fish, better fish in tournaments, and hopefully take away some wins, take away some money. You know what time it is. Without further ado, I will see you out on the water. Alrighty, we are here out on the water. Sorry, that might have been a little obnoxious. Real quick, so these are the Polarized Lens sunglasses that I got. They are, like I said, a green mirror. And hold on, where's my GoPro? Right there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Hold on, where is it? Right here. Right here? Can you see that? Can you see that? These are pretty solid. I like them. I don't know how That could have just been a really random derpy that didn't accomplish anything. You didn't see anything, but that's one of the most sad things, I think, whenever I'm fishing, is losing line, because line is expensive. Like, just fishing is expensive. So whenever I lose, I don't know, maybe it's like 20 yards worth of line, it makes me sad because I'm like, dang it, like I just lost line, and it's not like this line is cheap. I think myself to be pretty frugal. I really like, I do not replace my line unless I really have to. Like if there's frays, or if there's like, if I get to the end of my spool. Same thing with my soft plastics. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a Zoom, a Yum, soft plastics from Dadfish Tackle. I will throw them until they are just battered and mangled and they don't work anymore. It's because soft plastics can be expensive. So I try to get the most bang out of buck. Like if I get one bite on a soft plastic and it's torn a little bit, I'm still going to throw that soft plastic until I have to replace it. All right, here we go. Zuchi Bug. If I'm saying it wrong, then oops. Oh well. Also, I'm trying a different angle on my Garmin to see if it'll reduce some of that glare. Don't know what to expect. I probably wouldn't buy this myself. Golly, what the heck is this thing? Look at this. What the heck is this? This is like this weird alien thing. Might be safe to say the bass have probably not seen this before. I enjoy buying lures from Jeremy. Makes me feel pretty good knowing that I'm supporting him and kind of supporting his endeavors, his business, his adventures. All right, well, there it is, all rigged up, ready to go. Whoa, it has this little webbing on top that kind of makes it weedless. That's cool. Another random change that kind of is like a behind the scenes change is I put my power bank in my PFD. So it's like in my front pocket of my PFD. So it's not sitting in my front left pocket of my jeans anymore. So hopefully that kind of eliminates some of those snags and the crimping. Oh, they're feeding. Oh, whoa, they're feeding. This thing looks super weird under the water. That was a cool little window. I don't know why those fish activated right here. It's just super random. I think my next buy though, my next paycheck is going to be 600 yards of FC Sniper. I'm realizing that Invisex has a ton of stretch, which could be good for moving baits, but bottom contact, not so much. And I don't want to get in the habit of having to set the hook like super duper hard, especially because I after I get some bites off of Texas rig off of soft plastic and my hook doesn't really stay buried, I just bury it deeper. But then that typically means that if I get a bite, then I need to set the hook a little bit harder to get that hook to penetrate and get out of that soft plastic. And I'm really really missing that sea cushion I bought. I was really looking forward to it. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna see if it's super worth it, if the hype is real. I have another life update for those of you that care. I recently had a job interview. Second round. So if I get this new job, my schedule is going to drastically change. I'll be working initially 11-hour days during training, and then after that, once I get up to corporate, then I'll have a more normal schedule. Still have weekends off, so that's good. There you go. Well, see ya. I was like, golly, what is that whistling? Alright, just had a random idea. We're gonna make this kind of like rod game, where I can't pick up and throw my chatterbait again until I catch properly, like land a fish on this random alien. So let me put this back up. Sounds like a fun idea, right? Whoa, what is that? that a really big turtle? Do you want me to help you get down into the water? You want me to plop you into the water? Here, climb in. Okay, there you go. It's actually really cool to see what side image looks like with all this stuff and not blown up like 70 feet. It really helps paint a good picture of bottom composition. Like all that grass I just passed. Your wings are out. Are you stuck or are you just stretching? Are you good or are you stuck? You look good. I don't see any line on you. You good? Oh, dude, ew. See, like, for example, you see that big old grass? Seeing it both side to side juxtaposed like that? Is that a fish? Yes. That's a good fish. Oh, golly, dude. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Well, we got a fish on the alien. Nice. Dude, that's a good fish too. Check it out. There we go. Look at that. That's a good fish. Let's play the game of guess the weight. Let me get this hook out of his mouth. Wow, you aren't hooked very much at all. All right, here we go. This fish weighs 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds for this fish. Sweet. It's also weird not having like 20 rods with me. Good fish. I'm used to reaching back and then there being like 4 rods that I have to maneuver around. Not this time. Thank you for that. And kick off. Here comes that. There you go. Woo! Sweet! We got one in the boat. Yay, high five. So I know that summertime, a bass's metabolism is directly correlated to the water temperature. So if it's hot, their metabolism is crazy high. And if it's cold, their metabolism is crazy low. But I don't know, like with their metabolism up, they need to eat. But I don't know if they want to expend energy and chase stuff when it's so hot out. Because I feel like once that sun is up, they find their pockets of chill and they're like, all right, I want to relax and get out of this heat because it's hot. And then they might chase something that's an easy meal because they're proficient. They don't want to go through and chase down a meal for 30 yards and then come up empty-handed and be like, well, great, I just expended all the energy for nothing. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it's my thought process. Maybe I'll just go red label. I think that's a fish. That should be a fish. Right?
What?
All right. Yup, sure is. Look at that. Wow. What a nice stick fish. Super duper rubbery. All right, come on. There should be a fish right there, right? Yep. Sweet. I was like, come on, that's gotta be a good spot for a fish. Sure was. Yeah. Hello there. There you go. Little fish on the alien again. Barely hooked. Nice. Thought you were a little bit bigger. You're a little angry fish. Thank you for that. There we go, guys. Woo. See you later. Thank you for that. That was cool. Very cool. Woo. Give me 5. Alrighty. That's a little good chunk. You're gonna get me tangled up in all this grass, my guy. There we go. Woo! Got him. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Look at that. Wow. Oh, and you came off. You're a good fish. Probably like a 16. What do you think? That's 16? That's what I think. Ooh, bigger. 17 and a quarter. Nice. 17 and a quarter fish right there. That's a good fish. Very nice. Very cool. Thank you for that. See you later. Go eat stuff, get fat. My arm is soaked. Ooh, good stuff. High 5. Oh, how well you guys can see that, but that's kind of the action on it. There's like a center tail that kind of stays in place. And there's 2 outer limbs kind of dance and wiggle. Another fun little thing I like to do with my soft plastics, especially on a Texas rig, as the head gets torn up, is cut off the head and then thread it back through. It's like a brand new soft plastic. So I'm gonna do that right now. Just like that, this thing is beheaded and fresh. Fresh and anew. It's about the midway point. I think this is where I'm gonna turn around. This is typically where I turn around. I'll pedal out towards this point. Sometimes I'll go a little bit farther. But today, my in-laws are coming into town. It's gonna be a shorter adventure today, but had the opportunity to go fish, and I was like, should I fish? And of course the answer is yes. Here's a random question for you guys. If you could fish and make a living, like a decent living, especially if you have a family, full time, would you? Also curious, if you don't mind sharing, what's your day job? I know that some of you are retired and you've served in the military for a while. Mike, shout out to you. Thank you for your service, sir. And some of you guys work as delivery men. Wake up at the crack of dawn. Shoot, actually, maybe like way before that. I think Jared, I'm talking about you, man. You wake up at what, like 2 o'clock? Here's another random question for you guys. So other than fishing, do you have any other hobbies? Do you play instruments? Do you like pew-pews? Do you make your own fireworks? Do you paint? Do you work on cars? Do you have a motorcycle? What are your other hobbies? Photography? Let me know. Are you a professional Lego builder? I've hopped around a lot as far as careers. I'm not really established in one specific career, and I haven't been. I think the longest I've spent in one career was at the water department. That was like 5.5 years. And I've since then hopped around 2 more times. I recently had an interview, second interview, so I might be making another career change. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like this one's coming to a close. Just gonna troll this chatterbait out while I go back to the ramp. Whew, golly. Ugh. It's hot. How many fish did we catch today? 3? I think we caught 3 fish. Not bad. pretty chill on the random mystery tackle box mysterious lizard dragon sea creature thing. What was it called? Zuchi Bug. Good old Zuchi Bug. It's probably not something that I would buy myself, but for a random mystery tackle box gift, it was cool. Whew. Surprised my battery for my fish finder stayed at like 12.3 volts all day. I had it like at, I think, 85% brightness too, which is weird. Thanks guys for joining me here on this little creek. This used to be a nice little creek. There's actually, I pass portions of this creek heading to this spot. I just can't fish it because there's a bunch of rocks, or there's like overgrown shrubbery and bushes and poison ivy. I've been meaning to try to clear out a path to a different arm of this and then fish it because it looks super nice. But last time I went over there, I got poison ivy on my feet. Don't ask how. I don't know. I'm really bad at getting poison ivy on myself. But maybe one day. I'm also a bit weird. I have a scythe that I bought for mowing my lawn way back years back, just because I was like, huh. I was on the random part of YouTube and I came across people cutting their grass with a scythe, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So then I looked into it and then I bought one. So I was thinking about bringing the scythe out and kind of just mowing down some of that stuff, and then maybe some shears to cut branches, but I don't know. We'll see. But I want to say thank you for joining me here on this, golly, it's hot. I know if it's hot here, it's hot over where you are too. It's hot everywhere right now. So if you are also fishing either from the bank or kayak during summer, woo-wee, make sure you stay hydrated. Yeah, all of our damage today on the Zuchi Bug. I only used one of them. It comes with it's a 6-pack, but I only used one. It was also nice. So zooming in on side view so I can see a better picture is also good. Still learning, guys. I'm still a noob. But thanks for joining me on my newbie adventures while I learn and troubleshoot and figure things out and do research and try to apply what I've researched and see if it produces fish. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I just steered around a bunch of vegetation that would have definitely got my drive all meh. But that'll be it for this one. Hope that you guys are able to go fishing, and if you are fishing, hope that you're able to catch a big one. But I will catch you on the next one. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Later.